So, I was going to say, good morning from the van, but it's not good morning from the van. I've woke up and clearly all weather apps and weathermen are liars, because I was meant to wake up to blazing blue skies of loveliness like it was yesterday. And instead I've woke up to, I do love the sounds of raindrops falling on the roof. But I was like, oh my God, I'd left everything up because it was meant to be glorious, even the night time. It wasn't really meant to be windy and everything else. So I've had to get up, rush around like I'm some kind of human F1 Ferrari car, taking all the solar stuff off the roof because it was getting more like a bird bath than a solar panel. And the awning, it was not an awning, but yeah, that thing, I can't remember what you call it now. I left that up because I thought I could go under that this morning, have a bit of brekkie, all that kind of stuff. Quickly got that down because I hate packing things away wet and then you have to get home and unpack them and everything. It's just an absolute pain. So this morning has thrown me completely out of whack. I'm not quite sure because I had all this stuff planned for today that I didn't really do yesterday because, I was lazy. I was just like, no, I really can't be bothered to do anything. So I'm just going to chill around the campsite checking out my gadgets. But otherwise, I don't really know what I'm going to do for the channel today other than just hang around the campsite in the van in the rain. And to be fair, that'll drive me nuts anyway. I'm not the kind of person to just sit around all day. She says that, liar, hypocrite. You've just said that's all you did yesterday. But no, I was doing stuff yesterday. Whereas today, if I stayed in here, it literally would be just chilling in the van, making the odd bit of food, a coffee. But also I haven't really brought the food to do that because I'm stepping at a pub tonight, the Winking Man in Leek, and having a meal there. Well, at saying that, I'm hoping I'm stopping at the Winking Man in Leek because I haven't rang and booked it or anything. And it does say, oh, ring up and book because it gets busy. But it is like a midweek, so I can't imagine it'd be that bad. But I am going to hopefully ring up, book in and be stopping there this evening because I haven't brought enough food. I brought the food to cook last night and then I thought, I'll have a night off because normally I don't always end up eating an awful lot of it or it not being the most filling or the nicest because I can't cook very well and stuff like that. So I thought it would be nice to be able to have a proper meal with me going for big walks and stuff, which, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to be doing anyway. I don't know what the day has in store, guys. I really don't. So first thing I do know I need to do now that I am up and at them, I am going to go and do the whole, teeth and whatnot and body wash and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that. And then I think I'll probably be making myself a coffee or something. So I'll speak to you guys again in a bit when I'll probably have a better game plan as well. So yeah, here's my gorgeous blue skies. Or should I say my gorgeous grey foggy skies with rain. Oh, definitely not what I expected this morning. Right. Oh, that was a good start. Let's put that back in there, shall we? Right, just going to go and get the stuff for me wash and brush up on my teeth. Oh, I didn't realise I got all that stuff on there. Bear with me, guys. So yeah, it may be miserable, but you can't be mad, can you? When you're away and you're camping, you're just so chilled and relaxed and you have such a nice time that even the weather don't tend to spoil it. Well, not for me anyway. I know some people it does. It's like, oh God, it wasn't well going away. Oh God, do you know what? I feel like one of them Sith Lords off of Star Wars. I think that's right, I'll be honest. I'll probably lose people for saying this, but I'm not a massive Star Wars fan. But my other half is, so that's why I'm like, I think that's what they're called anyway. Oh my God, I'm babbling again. Right, I'm going washing and brushing up. I'll see you in a bit. Right, I did say I was going to do something with my hair today because yesterday I was doing my editing, getting all in my face, but because it's raining I don't think there's any point really. So yeah, that looks beautiful enough. That'll do. So then guys, I have just come back from the old wash and brush up, done my teeth and everything now, so hey you. Actually I shouldn't do that because even though I've cleaned my teeth they're still awful and wonky and all over the place. But yeah, I think now what the plan is is to pack all this away, because it's an absolute tip. Get everything packed away, because as I said, I'm not stopping here tonight. I was going to chill out at the front and everything for a bit, but I'm not going to bother doing that anymore either because of the weather. I am going to grab a coffee here though, so I'm going to literally right now, I'm going to pack all this away. I'm going to grab myself a coffee, and then I'm going to sit back down, have another chat with you guys to try and figure out what I should do with my day. So, but for now, you can chill out, grab yourself a cuppa or a beer or what, because I don't know what time you'll be watching this, guys, whether or not it's going to be a morning or an afternoon or an evening. So you grab whatever drink is reasonable to be having at the time you're watching me, and see me rushing around getting all my van all cleaned up. Now this is the awning-y thing that I was on about yesterday that I had to rush and bring down this morning. So it's still got all the pegs and everything in that needs tying up, so I need to put this away now, but I'm not sure. I think this is going to be a nightmare. I'm hoping it's not, but yeah. Right, okay then. Oh God, where do I even start with all this? Oh, everything's all tangled together. Right, so that's that. So let's do this one first, shall we, Kelly?
Moments later.
Get that in there. Oh, come on! Shove it in. Ooh, lifted my top up.
More moments later.
Well, that wasn't done very particularly well, was it? God, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for myself. There again at the minute. Everything kind of just gets shoved on there while I'm doing this. Oh, God. I swear that gets harder and harder. Or I just get weaker and weaker. Could be the latter one. Oh, God. Losing my balance. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that that's in all the way as it can be, because yeah, lately that's been coming out when I've been letting it down, and then it is a nightmare to get up. You've got to kind of get your hand underneath it and pull it, and yeah, that's not easy. Now I just need to grab this because that belongs under here, because I will not be using that again this holiday. There we go. I don't think I'll be using the table either, to be fair, while I'm here, 'cause I just don't think I will be. Right, do I now leave these solar panels in here? I think I want to, so I think I'm going to leave them in here as well. So put that in there. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. So yeah, now all I've got to do is the toilet, isn't it? And put some things away in there. All right, okay, so actually I was on about putting this in, wasn't I? Let's go the other way around. It will, but it doesn't make a difference. You know, we might do that way around as well. Will that fit it in? Oh, just. Oh, okay, boom. On a winner. Get all the toilet stuff, my little things to put in it. And I've started to realise as well now that you don't actually have to use one of these per pee. Again, that should be obvious, but now I realise that the first couple of times you go, don't get me wrong, yeah, I put one in every time, but then it kind of like gets a bit of a build up, and then you don't need to use one for a while. So yeah, it's kind of, again, levelling up, because yeah, I hardly used any last night, because these are actually quite expensive, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know whether to just get one of those like chemical toilets, proper portaloos, not the collapsible ones, now that I am in Betsy and I've got more room. But I just like that because it just fits up there perfectly, and that goes back up there, and I think that's, to a degree, this kind of done now. So I've just got to put the front stuff in the back, so I'm going to do that in a minute, and then get coffee on. After my nice little hot drink, I'm going to go for that walk, I think, because the rain's is off now, and also I'm going to flapjack for breakfast, cherry and coconut. Nom nom nom. So yeah, don't know how it's going to taste, but do you know what? For my little hot chocolate, God, these things get real hot as well. I need to find one of them cups that you get like in the hospitals that you slide these in, because you used to get these from them hospital machines where I remember when I went, they used to be like 20p. You used to be able to get a drink for a little like this, and it was a little hot chocolate. Oh, and it used to be really nice, because oversharing, my mum used to be in hospital quite a lot. And also I used to work for a hospital. So yeah, I used to get them. But when I was younger, obviously I didn't work for a hospital when I was younger. I just remember them being like 20p, and you got like a little tiny hot chocolate, whereas now they're about £1.50. But you can get those little cups that they go in, so I might try and have a hunt for them, because I haven't seen them anywhere. I'm going to have a look on Amazon, actually, see if you can get them. Hold on, I'm talking all that much and I'm looking at it and I'm just getting thirstier and thirstier. I don't know if you can see with my eyes the longing for it. I'm like, ooh. But yeah, still a bit too hot. But my point, that was it. For that little hot chocolate there and the little flapjack, 500 calories. 500 calories. Wow. So that's the other reason that's made me think I'm definitely going to go for that walk, because I need to burn off 500 calories, because that's ridiculous. Well, not the whole 500, but at least 200 calories. I need to try and burn that off, because tonight I'm eating out as well, and that's going to be high calories, because I'm going to go for like a curry. I really fancy this curry that they do. So nice. So yeah, I'm going to go and do this walk. And I didn't realise when I've done the Roaches, which is that just up there, that's why I'm pointing, the Roaches and Hens Cloud and Ludge Church and everything, when you're at the top of the Roaches and you look down at the amazing view, there's always been like this lake that I look at and I think, God, that looks absolutely beautiful. Well, it's the lake that's literally just round the corner here, Tittesworth Reservoir lake thing. So I'm going to do that this morning, because yeah, now that's made me a lot more inclined to do it, because I'm like, oh my God, I look at that lake, or used to look at the lake all the time, because I used to walk the Roaches quite a lot. It was kind of like one of my go-to places for, it's just, the views are great, the walk is great, just everything about it is great. So in fact, I probably will do that with you guys. I know I kind of did it on that one with Ludge Church, but I was more concentrating on the Ludge Church side of it, not really the Roaches. We just kind of walked that and that was it. I didn't do anything with like Doxy Pool or anything like that, and I didn't do Hens Cloud either. So yeah, I think I'm going to come back, but I was saving that for like a wintry one, because as I said, in the winter I will tend to be doing like lay-bys and car parks and pubs and things like that, because you don't stay on campsites. Sorry, I know, bug. I had a bug crawling over me, sorry. That's happened a lot in these videos, that I've been going, screaming with bugs or spiders and wasps and bees. And also this is happening a lot on this channel, where I'm losing my point of view and just boring myself, to be honest with you, with the conversation. I'm just like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that was it. That I will tend to be doing more more lay-bys and stealth, because I'm not going to pay for a campsite. I don't see the point, because all you do is pretty much stay in your van the whole time, because it's raining and it's cold and it's horrible. So yeah, that'll probably be one of the places we look to go in a few months, when it starts getting a bit nastier on the old weather side of things. Also probably go back to Cannock. I like Cannock, and that's got a few nice places to stop in the winter. I'm hoping Callie will be a lot warmer than Betsy was, but I have got all my little hacks. I'm not going to show you them or tell you them now, because again, that's for winter van life hacks. I haven't really got any summer van life hacks. How do you stay cool? Bring a fan. There you go, there's my hack. I bring a van and I open a window. So yeah, not really a life hack there. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm babbling because I'm hungry and I can't eat this yet. Well, I could eat it yet, but I'm waiting for my hot chocolate to cool down, because flapjacks always make me really thirsty. I don't know why that is. So yeah, I don't want to start munching down on that. Before you know it, I'll all be like needing a drink. And do you know what? I should think before I do things on this channel, because this face isn't great, let alone when I'm doing things like that where I'm going you know, I'm like, oh God, Kel, honestly, you need to start trying to make yourself more glamorous. But yeah, anyway, as I said, I am quite literally babbling now. In fact, I've been talking for 5 minutes and I don't even really know what I've been talking about. Hold on, I've got a bug on here, so if it looks like I'm blowing you a kiss or I'm just about to eat you, just ignore it. There we go. So yeah, I am gonna eat my flapjack, and the next time you see me, will be at my walk. So yeah, hi guys, did you miss me? So yeah, I'm just currently walking to the reservoir. I kind of find a cut through because I was going to go to the it's got like an information centre. I think it's actually called the Tittesworth Reservoir Information Centre. So yeah, I was going to go there and then probably get a bite to eat and stuff, but as I said, I ended up having that flapjack, and I ended up having half of that because it was so filling. And I thought to myself, well, if I am doing the big walk tomorrow, because I was a bit optimistic while I was eating that and having my hot chocolate, I was like, oh yeah, and I'll do the walk tomorrow. But the place that I'm staying at, the pub that I'm staying at, isn't open during the day. Well, it is, sorry, that's a lie, already lying to you. It is open, but at like 12 o'clock. And if I'm doing this walk on Crome Hill and Dragon's Back, I'm going to need to get up and get there really ridiculously early. Hold on. Just ate a bug. Protein. So yeah, I'm going to have to get up ridiculously early to do that walk. I need to be back home about 6. I think I've still got that bug. Hold on. Yep. Need to be back home about 1ish for the dog. So yeah, I'd have to be up and at it and be at the parking space, because also the parking space gets filled up really quick. Last time I got there for 5:45 and I only just got a car parking space, so yeah, there is that straight the way. And I was thinking, well, I'm not going to get a chance to have breakfast and stuff, so the point of this long conversation is that I will have the other half of the flapjack I've now saved. Sorry, I'm just stopping to put this in there. And also, I'm not going to lie guys, got a little bit mardy today because here I am going on about walks, and then I went to go and do this walk today, and I just feel really like laden down with stuff, like honestly, like bags here. I know this is normal, my bag's on there, I've got my other thing down there charging my phone, and I've tried clipping this onto me, but it's not working very well. It's just swaying about, and because I've had it in the fridge to keep it all cold, it's all condensated, so it's making everything wet and it's making me a bit mardy. I think it's literally this bit because I'm having to carry it, and I am one of them people, so I'm just going to check that I've gone the right way, because I said I took a bit of a shortcut. So yeah, I do want to go this way. Yeah, I'm one of these people who, when I go shopping and that, I don't even like carrying the shopping bags. It all goes like straight on the trolley, from the trolley to the car, and then I take the trolley back and stuff. I don't like carrying stuff. I don't mind it being on my back and lading me down like that, like a donkey, like a mule, nag. But actually carrying stuff in my hands does my head in. So yeah, I'm a little bit like, wah, Mardy. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to cut them off now because I look like that weirdo that's talking to herself in a camera. So I'm going to go off because there's lots of people on this walk. And yeah, I will check in with you guys later when hopefully I'm a little bit happier because I'm not having to carry this. Oh my God, it is so busy here. Can't believe it. I'm a little bit happier, not immensely happier. But I'm a little bit happy because yay, hands free. There's that dude that's in all the pictures when you go to do this walk. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay then, that's nice. So I thought I'd just get that on here. I'm going to quickly cross over. Oh, little quackers. That's quacking, that is. So anyway, again, all these people around and I'm here cracking these bad jokes. It's like earlier. In fact, I am going to tell it you. It's not even a joke necessarily, but I was going to come on and go, oh, my van has transported me to Spain. I become Spanish for a minute because I was getting changed, and obviously I'd put my slippers on and I was walking in and out on my slippers, which I never do. Because I like to keep the van tidy, don't I? As tidy as possible. So yeah, so anyway, I was getting changed and there was all the mud and grass and everything on there. I was getting changed and I sat down, and obviously the bottom got dirty with grass. So I was about to come on and say, oh, the van's telling me Spanish, I've got a grassy ass. But then I thought different of it and thought, no, Callie, don't bother. And yet I've still put it on now. Then again, I might not put it in when I actually do the editing. I might be, Callie, that is too bad. Do not put that on there. You people that are subscribed will be hitting that unsubscribe button. The moving on joke with the cow was bad enough. I can't help it. I'm one of those people. I love a good dad joke. And my dad is one of those that loves telling a good dad joke, and also things like that, like grassy house and stuff, that is funny but probably only funny to certain people. So yeah, I have a eclectic sense of humour. I like a lot of things funny. I've got dark humour as well. I've got that dry wit. Pretty much any kind of comedy I find funny, actually. So, oh, do you know what? I'm just walking around talking to you guys, and I think I've gone the wrong way again. Have I? No, I've not. Have I? Am I meant to be the other side though? I'm going to carry on going this side. But I've kind of just done a loop. It seems a bit of a pointless loop, to be fair. But I said the weather's turning out to be very nice. Which again, I'm like, oh really? Because I have packed now for a rainy winter's day, not a summer's day. I should know, I keep saying this, that I should just pack for all occasions, because when I was doing Bradgate Park the other day, oh look, it's just real nice, look. I mean, I know that's just a car park. I'm like, oh look at that lovely car park, but it is really nice parking there and the view that you've got. I'm like, wow. I decided to walk here. I've not actually parked because it's only a mile from the campsite, so I was like, do you know what, just have a little walk, Kelly. You didn't walk yesterday, you were a right lazy little thing. And the other thing that's still doing my head in is this. Oh, sorry, that. It was round the back, and normally on my other bag it kind of goes on that strappy zigzaggy bit that's on the actual back of the backpack, and I thought I'd do the same with it here, but it didn't work. And then I was like, oh, I'll just carabine it onto some clips on the back, which I did, but it was just kept slapping my ass, which was so nice. It was putting me off my walk, which was really annoying. So I was like, oh, I'll just put it here. So it is here at the minute, but it's just doing this and flapping around on the front now, and it's really annoying. So I need to figure out a better setup. Oh wow, look at that. Already I'm like, can't wait for this walk. Look at that. I'm guessing that's not the big reservoir that we're walking around, because that looks like just a little lake there. But yeah, and here I am again, just going from place to place and crossing over there. I don't even know if I'm meant to cross over. I haven't been looking at the map. This is a problem when I talk with you guys while I'm walking. No wonder oh wait a minute, Rebecca's going off on one. Oh no, I still seem to be going the right way, and I did cross at the right time. I believe I am going around this corner here. So yeah, the only thing I am a little bit concerned about, it's not really the right word, but I have actually brought my card with me today. So, because again, most of the time I don't, because what am I going to pay for while I'm out in the middle of nature, you know? Luckily that's free. So as I would be in debt. Oh, it's kind of took me out of the nice nature reserve and brought me out onto the road. Sure, she knows what she's doing. Trust in Rebecca, Kelly. She normally does you good. You complain about her, but she normally does a good job. But yeah, anyway, my point is I've actually brought some money with me this time, because I've got this like disease, like this skin condition or something around the heel of my foot. I need to go to the doctors and get it sorted, really. But my point was that basically my heel's got, it's like having really, really dry skin to the point that it cracks. And it cracks quite deep, and it's like a little divot, like the skin just kind of falls off your heel, which is fine. You've got nice fresh skin underneath, but it makes it a bit sore. So yeah, so I've got that quite bad on my, sorry, dyslexic, right, on my right heel. Anyway, I've been babbling on for a good, what now is it, 6 minutes again, so I'm sure I will cut this down so that I don't bore you guys. So yeah, I'm going to scoot off, get some miles in the legs, because yeah, if I keep walking this pace, I'm only going to be doing this till 8 o'clock tonight. So I will catch up with you guys later. Well, this walk has got it all. It's beautiful, like forest. As I've said before, you know I love a good forest, and it's quite nice as well, because it's all, as I said, it's all of a sudden, well, I say all of a sudden, I've been doing this walk for a while now, but it has got really hot, so it's nice to have a little bit of shade, and it's also nice to be going downhill for a change as well, because it's been a lot of uphill. So yeah, again, excuse the state of me. I know I'm probably not very nice to watch, all sweaty and whatnot, but yeah, I make up with it with my charm and wit. So, yeah, I was just coming on. Oh, that's why I was coming on. A, to say beautiful walk so far, thank you very much. Commute. And the other thing though, I'm ever so disappointed in this power bank that I brought. You know, the one that I've had clipped round me. Hold on, I'll just get out so you can see it. This one, it was meant to be like my other one that I had. It's a solar panel one. Again, obviously I didn't need to tell you that. You've been seeing it earlier when I've been complaining about it earlier. But anyway, my point being is I've had it out in the sun, technically charging, but it's dead. It's just dead. It's not doing nothing. It's got no charge to it. And I fully charged it before I came to this. Well, at least I think I did. But even if I didn't, I hadn't really used it for much. But my point being is, yeah, it's not holding its charge. It's not charging in the sun. I don't know, it's not like my other one. My other one, I used to take it out in Betsy, charge my watch and my phone, have it as a little lamp. Again, if you've seen my old videos with Betty Blue in it, and if you've not, go and have a watch. See my old camper van. She was brilliant. She really was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore Callie, and definitely nice to level up and have more room and things like that. But Betsy, she's still, you know, she's still my first girl that I ever got. So I still always look back and go, oh, Betty. Because I've done so much chatting. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. I was just saying that one was really good, so I thought I'd buy another one because it worked really well for charging everything while I was walking, because I ran out of battery and, you know, all the palavers in the other videos. So yeah, if this is the first video you're watching of me, guys, please go back, look at my other videos. There's some really good stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, they're not all great. You know, some of them are a bit bad. Some of them might be a bit boring for you. Some of them not be your thing, but some of them might be. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and have a look through them all and go back and, as I said, have a look at the ones with me and Betty Blue. There's one that is called like How Many Times Do I Fall? I really like that one. I stay at like a Morrison's car park and yeah, I fall over in the ice, and that's a really nice one. Anyway, I think I've plugged myself enough now. Because it's just getting to a hill. So, yeah, I'm gonna sign off. I'll catch up with you later. Well, that was a lovely little, well, I say was, I'm still on it, but this is a lovely little walk. It's just what I needed, and I'm so glad I did it. I don't know why I was so anti-walk today and yesterday, because yeah, I've gone and done this walk round here and I feel great. I feel fantastic. I mean, I suppose it helped that I had a relaxing day yesterday, doing nothing at the campsite. Well, I say doing nothing, obviously if you watch the video, I played with all my gadgets and showed you more to do with the van setting up and setting down, or as much as I could. All that kind of good stuff. Obviously cooking, using my new gadgets. So I say we didn't do much. I did quite a lot, but for me, I didn't do a lot. Normally when I come away, I do like a nice little 8-mile walk as a general rule of thumb on most of my little outings, just to, as I say, clear the old upstairs. But clearly the upstairs is empty. Yeah, that's right, all the jokes. Go on, all the jokes. Made it. Whew, I am shattered though, and my heel is killing me. Made pretty good time actually, considering it was telling me it was going to take me hours to do. I thought I might be back here late for shooting off, but it's actually only 20 past 3. So, as I said, I think I might have enough time to grab a cheeky shower. So I'm going to crack on with that and speak to you guys in a bit. So I've had my shower, so it probably should look a little bit better. Not great though, to be fair. I'm all packed up, back's looking all nice, look, all nice and packed away, and I've still got some stuff on the front here because I'm like, do you know what, why shove it all to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front, because the place that I'm going now is only about 10 minutes drive away, I think it is, to the Winking Man. So yeah, I'll let you know that I'm here. Yeah, just like that. Look, I told you it was just up the road. So I'm just going to take a little walk around. I don't think the pub's actually open yet. So yeah, I'm just going to get a feel for the place. So yes, this is the Winking Room. I was a little bit like, oh, I think I've made a big mistake here, because I don't mind stopping on a pub car park, and to be fair, this is so spacious, so roomy. It's got the nice little grass verges up there that you can actually put tents on, from what I hear. I haven't actually been told that, but from what I hear from other people. I'm all tucked away in the corner there, so that's nice. But also I was all like, oh, I've made a big mistake here, because you still have to pay £10 to park here, regardless of whether you're eating here or not. But the positive side of that is you don't have to eat and drink here. I think they're trying to make this a bit more of like an airs kind of thing like they have abroad. But yeah, I mean, you can use all the facilities. So £10, you've got a nice little area to sit out here. You've got, as I said, all the room. But my point was, I thought, oh, £10. I was like, it's only £18 to stop at the Hollies, and then I can sit outside, and you've got all the grass area, and I can enjoy life and everything else, But I've got here now, and I don't know whether you can tell, but it's started raining, and it's raining quite. It's not really bad, but the blobs are big. It's big blob rain. So yeah, I'm really glad that I've made this decision now, because if I was there at the Hollies, I would be stuck inside, to be fair, if it's chucking it down the rain. But here, I'm able to come into the pub, because it's obviously, I can't go into the pub yet, it's not open, but when that's open, I will obviously show you around there. But yeah, you've got obviously all that lovely car parking space, but then you've got these areas here, so because you're not allowed dogs in the pub when it's eating time, but you can bring them out here into these places here and have something to eat, and it's got it all heated. I mean, it's lovely. It's really nice. All of these areas are no smoking and no vaping, but they have got a smoking room in here, so yeah, that's quite good. And again, it's all heated. You press a little button, jobs are good in. Yeah, look, you see what I mean? It's not like raining really bad, but it's like really big blobs. It's wet rain, it's that wet rain. So yeah, you've got that area there, and then you've also got another area under here for eating and smoking. It's got a function room, but you won't need to see that. Well, unless you're planning on a wedding or something, but they do weddings and parties and all that good stuff. It's all sorted. Oh, I'm taking you around in circles because I forgot to show you this. I'm not going to open it because I have a problem with smells, but yeah, it's got an East Lane point here. East Lane point, East Lane. Yeah, I think that's right. Chemical depot. There you go. Chemical toilet disposal point there. It's also got access to a toilet and a bin out here. There's the bin, and here's your portaloo for when the pub's closed, which, to be fair, it's a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be. But this is what I mean by, I think these are trying to be a little bit like an Aries, because apparently all of these spaces here and these spaces here, look, there's even a caravan there, all these spaces here and these spaces here are reserved for like motorhomes, and they've got electric hookup on these points there, and I think that is a water point. So yeah, and then to top it all off, obviously what I will be doing later, because I'm just parked up there, I am faced that way so that when I go out, and I've parked as close to like the greenery bit as possible, so if I wanted to go out and just sit on the grass or something, I can do, or just have a bit of greenery. But I have noticed this. Oh, look at this. Hold on one second. Imagine just sitting having a pint and this is your view. Look at that bad boy. So I'll be sitting right there later. I'm going to get myself a little drink and sit right there and enjoy the view. No, so I'm going to have a lovely little time. I'm just going to relax here, to be fair. Not going to do much more. The rain is off and on is the best way of saying it. It's literally off at the minute, but 2 seconds ago it was on, and then a few seconds before that it was off. And again, I think they get the concept, Kelly, off again, on again. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to chill here, because even when it was raining a little bit, with being under the trees and that, you didn't really get got. So as I said, my table's booked for 6:30. It's now 5:30, I think it is, so not long to wait, because I am ravenous. So as I said, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to look at that view, I'm going to enjoy my drink, and I'll see you inside the pub. So it is 6:30. My reservation is at 6:30. So in true Kelly style, I am running late even for this. I run late for everything. Sorry if I don't really know where I'm looking. It's just that sun is in my face and I actually can't see where I'm going. I've got you on my phone, so because I don't really like having the big stick camera and that when I go places, so if I can avoid it, I will. I mean, I know this is just as obvious with me holding my phone like this, doing it, but this is when I'm just walking in. When I'm actually in there, I'll be a little bit more conspicuous. Oh, that's better, I can see now. So yeah, oh, sorry, there we go. So yeah, I'm just about to go in, have some food, have a little drink. So I haven't done much recording. Well, I have, but not with necessarily me talking, because, well, it's rammed in here and I get a little bit self-conscious still. Sometimes I'm alright, but sometimes in certain places, and this is like a local pub kind of thing, so I'm a bit like, ooh. But all I was going to say was, yeah, the food, oh my god, so really good. And it's worked, sorry, I'm dropping my phone there. And also, like, for the drink, all of this, there we go, everything, and staying on the car park as well, all of this, £21.50, so I didn't think that was bad at all, seeing as I paid £28 to stay at camping at the Hollies last night. I don't know whether you can hear me, because it's very noisy, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to get tuck in. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the van. I'm just about to go for a bit of a walk, only like round the, I was going to say around the car park, but there's some grassy area over there, and there's also some like nice fields and stuff over there that I was looking at earlier. I'm not sure if you can get access to that, but I was going to have a look. I mean, look at this view. Oh god, I've just blinded myself though, so hold on, let me just spin it round. I know it's not a lay-by, it's car park, but look at that view from my thing. If you get rid of that car there, look, hold on, look at that. That's quite nice. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and walk my food off. The food was lovely. I definitely recommend coming here. I mean, at first I was, as I said, I was a little bit knocked about the fact that it was a tenner, even though I was going to eat here and have drinks here and everything else. But it still only come, what, £21.50 for me to eat, have a drink and camp here for the night. Technically there's an East Lane point to get rid of your thing, there's a rubbish point to get rid of your rubbish, there's an outside toilet so you can go toilet throughout the night if you weren't self-sufficient. So I actually don't think it's very bad, to be fair. I just clearly was just struggling because I was torn myself with my decision of whether or not to stay there to have a fire pit or to come here. But obviously my need for food won over, and I was like, Kelly, you got to eat. But saying that, actually, yeah, my other half has rang. She's no longer needing to go away now tomorrow, so I technically can stay. And I was like, oh, but I've got no food. So yeah, but I have remembered that I've got one of, oh, hold on, in my little cubbyhole, I have got this, what is it, a naked chow mein thing. So yeah, in my little hidey hole here, look, hold on, let's just show that. Ooh, caught my top in it. So yeah, I'm going to see how my ankle does, not my ankle, my heel. And if it's not too bad, then I'm thinking I might stay another night. I don't know where I'm going to stay another night. That will probably be a lay-by, because I stayed at a campsite the first night, a pub tonight, so this couple of days away has actually ended up costing me a fair amount of money. About 50 quid. So tomorrow will be a lay-by. So yeah, or a car park. I'm thinking I might stop at Grid Back car park, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, that's for tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem. So yeah, anyway, as I said, I'm going to go for this walk, so I'm going to mull over whether or not I'm going to stay, but also see how the heel is in the morning. And now I'm just repeating myself, because again, it's all new in my head, so I'm one of them people, it'll just go round and round and round in my head now. It's really annoying. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning, guys. First off, I have to apologise. I did the thing that I normally do, which is where I went for a little walk around, and then I just thought, oh, I'll come back in the van and chill out for a bit. I did that to the point I chilled so much and relaxed that much that I fell asleep. I did wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I did consider actually coming on and going, oh, hi guys, I fell asleep. But I didn't. I was like, no, just go over to the toilet, come back, go back bed, and see you guys in the morning. Unfortunately, I am going to end the episode here. So first off, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for coming along. I've enjoyed my adventures over the last 2 days. I hope you've enjoyed the videos that have come from it. But I'm not going to go out on an adventure today, because yeah, my heel is absolutely killing me. I was thinking about showing you. In fact, I'm going to, so you can see what it is I'm going on about. And you'll probably be like, why can't you walk on that? That's not hardly bad at all. And also, if you're a teeny bit like squeamish, not that it looks bad, it literally just looks like dry skin, but yeah, hold on, let me put a light on as well, because you can't see my beautiful face. But yeah, hold on, let me flip it round. But yeah, I don't even know if you're going to be able to really see it in this light, but yeah, it's just a bit painful. As I said, I don't really know what's wrong with it, but yeah, oh, you excuse the state of the van, look. So yeah, I'm gonna pack all stuff everywhere, me cool slippers, all the stuff in the front there. Hold on, I'm whizzing that around. I'm probably going to make you feel a little bit sick. But and also the other reason why I'm thinking of going is, as I said, I get like battery level anxiety, and I hadn't had the fridge on last night because there wasn't really anything in it other than butter. Oh, that's not even switching on now. That's worrying. Right, that's not even switching on to show me the indicators for the lights. Let's just right. I'll be back on in a minute. So it's at this point here I forgot to actually come back on because I started messing around with all my electrics. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode and join me for the next little adventure.